Hello, audio enthusiasts. Welcome back to Sound Approach, where we sit down and discuss all things audio. I'm Trevor Williams, and today I'll be diving into the world of premium and audiophile-grade headphones with a brand that needs little introduction, HiFiMAN. Whether you're a seasoned audiophile or just stepping into the realm of high-fidelity audio for the first time, HiFiMAN has been setting a high bar with their exceptional headphones. Today we're going to explore and compare three models that have been extremely popular in the audiophile world, while I try to decide on an upgrade from my Final Audio HE1000 Bluetooth headphones. I typically use these headphones paired with my smartphone. As dynamic headphones are concerned, they have worked well for my needs, and I really enjoy the wireless and noise canceling capabilities. But I've decided that it's time to upgrade to something with planar technology and expand my audio experience. I guess working at Sound Approach will do that to you. Before we get started, if you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the subscribe button or leave a like and comment if you're enjoying this material. All right, let's jump in and cover my thoughts on the HiFiMAN HE1000 Stealth, the Sundara open back headphones, and the Deva Pro BT. We'll be looking at things like design and build, sound quality and comfort, and discussing the technology that goes into these products as well. Everything you'll see today is available at soundapproach.com, so if you'd like to learn more about each of these headphones, please visit our website. So let's get started, shall we? To begin, let's look at the HE1000 V4 Stealth. This item currently retails at $13.99 as of January 2024. The Stealth is designed with planar magnetic technology, sometimes known as ortho or isodynamic headphones, and has nanometer thick conductive diaphragm sandwiched between an array of magnets to create a planar driver, in this case circular in design. Planar magnetic drivers typically have a better bass response with more extension into the lower frequencies, providing depth. HiFiMAN states that the advantages of this design are as follows. You have faster transient response than dynamic drivers. They're less prone to harmonic distortion due to the nanometer thinness of the diaphragm, which means lower mass yielding faster response and lower distortion for natural sound reproduction. Excellent reproduction of the full audible frequency spectrum. Great all-purpose drivers with a balance of dynamic and electrostatic characteristics. However, it's different from the dynamic and electrostatic drivers. Higher grade cables with crystalline copper and silver conductors and stronger structural integrity while still maintaining flexibility. You can see that when we manipulate the cables here. The cables offer user flexibility and channel control for the left and right headphones, as well as a few connection options with the 3.5mm, 6.35, and balanced 4-pin XLR cables. Some of the disadvantages of the planar magnetic design are they can be more difficult to drive than dynamic drivers. They require more power. We set up a system here in order to test these specific headphones, but we'll be testing the other headphones to follow accordingly. Accidental damage is more likely to impact the driver's performance given the thinness of the diaphragm. Generally, they're larger and heavier than dynamic headphones as well. Also, planar magnetic design can be more expensive than dynamic headphones, depending on the design, construction, materials, and so on. As you can see, there's quite a bit of design and aesthetic concern that's gone into the HE1000 Stealth. They're very beautiful headphones. They have a leather strap here that lays on your head and provides a pretty comfortable fit. You've got fairly thick ear pads as well, and this beautiful wood design, this wood grain design on the side. I really like the metal, the silver metal look on the outside as well. As I stated before, these headphones feature an ultra-thin diaphragm for lightning fast response, uncanny detail, and ultra-low distortion. This is definitely the case when listening to these headphones. The highs and lows are clear and the sound quality is superb. At 93 decibels high, the sensitivity allows virtually any smartphone or portable audio device to deliver low distortion and professional sound quality. As I said, I've been using the Final Audio UX3000, and I can say with confidence that these are a dramatic step up. They have a window shade grille design, as HiFiMAN explains it, that greatly reduces sonic reflections for clearer sound. I can't say specifically how this impacts the sound quality, but I can say that the design itself is very, very aesthetically pleasing. The headphones have a lightweight, ergonomic headband for a better fit, improved sound, and better comfort for longer-term listening. While these are comfortable headphones, I can see how they may start to feel a bit cumbersome after long listening sessions, into the multiples of hours, given their weight at 15 ounces and the leather strap not having any padding. The asymmetrical ear cups, however, are very comfortable and rest well against the face. Although, as you can see, the headphones are quite a bit bigger, almost the length of my hand. They're quite a bit bigger than you may expect from other headphones that you've used in the past. But that allows for all of the electronics and all of the different design elements inside the headphone to make it sound so good. That allows for the space for those things. And the cables themselves are very easy to manage, although you do have to take care to ensure that you are plugging into the left and right channels correctly. The supplied cables are made stronger by incorporating the crystalline copper and crystalline silver wire, and they are designed for wide frequency range, low signal loss, and enhanced emphasis on the low end for quality audio reproduction. I can attest to the difference in sound quality made in high quality conductor material being used in this design, and I like this feature as it shows a dedication to high level performance. Some of you may be familiar with the earlier designs and iterations of the HE1000, which has recently been changed from velour to polyester to increase the sound transparency. I think the change, while a positive, may be more about breathability and comfort of the fabric versus sound transparency provided, though. Overall, the sound quality of these headphones is excellent, and I would highly recommend this product if you are planning a more in-depth setup and listening experience. For example, if you're using a DAC like the IDS Diablo that we have here. That is also available at soundapproach.com, and it comes in an extremely well-made and durable case. A setup like that, if that's your preference, I think these would definitely be a great option. As I stated above, comfort may be a concern for some, but after approximately 2 hours, these headphones were still comfortable, although I could feel the weight more forward or more toward the end of my session with them than at the beginning. Now let's move on to the Sundara. These are the Sundara open back headphones, which starts at $299 at soundapproach.com, and at this time for the open back design instead of the closed back. With these, I feel you get a great taste of the detail, speed, and accuracy that planar magnetic drivers can provide. However, it's at a much affordable price. The Sundara is also available as closed back headphones, like I mentioned, at a slightly lower price point than these here. The major difference between the two being the soundstage offered given the difference in design. As a product, the Sundara provides a balance between affordability and high-performance audio, bringing you planar technology while remaining a very affordable option for upgrading your listening experience. Key features of this model, as indicated by HiFiMAN, include the planar magnetic driver for exceptional clarity and precision versus a dynamic driver, the thin and lightweight diaphragm for fast response and low distortion. Although not as thin as the HE1000 Stealth, typically the thinner the diaphragm, the cleaner and more refined the sound. The open back design, which creates a wide and immersive sound stage designed to prevent acoustic echoes or interference. And crafted with high quality materials, although not as robust as the HE1000 Stealth, this is a solidly built and well constructed pair of headphones. The design and color are more appealing to me than the HE1000 Stealth, but that is simply an aesthetic and subjective view on my part. It has a comfortable fit for long listening sessions. In comparison to the Stealth, these are slightly more comfortable over a longer listening session, especially given the width and padding in the leather strap, as you see here, that runs above the ear pads. It's slightly thicker than this and provides more padding. I believe this would be an ideal solution for beginner audiophiles and music enthusiasts seeking high-quality sound at an affordable price. The audio experience itself is similar to the Stealth, but you are able to notice the slight decrease in audio clarity, and the soundstage is not as impressive. Cables only have a 3.0mm plug option. They do not have the XLR options that the Stealth has. So there's not as many connection options as there are with other headphones. And the 1.5 meter cable, can be quite limiting for on-the-go use. As you see, it's fairly short. The Sundara is an easy-to-drive headphone, meaning it will require nothing special. You don't need a headphone DAC to power it properly, given that the impedance is only around 32 ohms. You can power a Sundara with ease from your smartphone or tablet, but it does also scale with more power as well. In this setup, or if you have a moderate desktop amp, the Sundara will scale accordingly and give you even greater audio performance. When I tested each of these, I used the DAC, and I found that there were many similarities between them, but this one outperformed this one, as would be expected for the technology that goes into the Stealth and the technology that goes into the Sundara. So let's move on to our final pair of headphones, the Deva Pro BT, which starts at $199 retail and is just about the cheapest that you can get with planar technology. This Bluetooth and wireless stealth headphone is an excellent option for people just starting to experiment with upgrading their headphones like I am and testing the difference between dynamic and planar technology and simultaneously providing the freedom Bluetooth offers in your listening experience. Other key features, as HiFiMAN has indicated, are the planar magnetic drivers with nanometer thickness diaphragm for audio clarity, and as we have discussed already with the above headphones. Bluetooth 5.0 technology with codec support for the most common Bluetooth versions, including LDAC, aptX, HD, AAC, and SBC. The codec determines how your music is transmitted from the source, like your cell phone, tablet, computer, with three main types of compression formats, such as uncompressed, lossless, and lossy. The AAC offers the highest quality for Apple products, while aptX is a tried and tested support methodology for Android products. So this works with most of the smartphones that you have out there. Now you'll notice that the Bluetooth module, this is the Himalaya R2R. The Bluetooth module is key to operating it in Bluetooth mode. And one thing that I would like to point out, when I first tested it, I accidentally put it into the right channel instead of the left channel, and I only had sound coming from the right channel. I went back and looked at the owner's manual, which I hate to do, but I did, and found that it has to be plugged into the left channel to get sound in both sides. And once I did that, and I thought there was an issue with the headphones, but there wasn't. I just had plugged them in wrong. So once I had paired everything and listened to it with the Bluetooth app, I was pretty satisfied with the sound. And to be fair, it was actually on par with the Bluetooth sound was on par with the Final Audio UX3000, while the power from the DAC was quite a bit better. 3.5mm analog audio input for use with the headphone DAC is included if you decide to run this option instead of the Bluetooth. Like I just mentioned, this was a better option, and it was a better listening experience for me. Now, the R2R has an expected battery life of approximately 7 to 12 hours. I didn't test it fully to see what the actual battery life was, but in comparison with other headphones, that 7 to 12 hours is pretty comparable. So it's a decent amount, and if you're using it for that long, I think you're going to be satisfied with how it responds. Now, these also have a replaceable earpads and headband, which the others do not. Now, all these features are consistent. All these features, as indicated by HiFiMAN, are consistent with my testing of these headphones, and the design and performance of these headphones are exactly what you would expect and want for a product at each price point. Like I said, these are at, I believe, $13.99. These are at $2.99. The HE1000 Stealth is at $13.99. The Sundaras are at $2.99, and the Deva Pro BTs are at $1.99. So the price points are exactly what you would expect. Now, the technical specifications of all three headphones are similar. However, the impedance is lowest in the Deva Pro BT, as would be expected at the lowest price point, but also because of the Bluetooth design, so it runs at only 18 ohms. As a rule of thumb in the audio world, the higher the impedance, the more finely resolved and higher fidelity the sound. However, lower impedance products work better with Bluetooth sources such as smartphones and tablets. So performance can actually vary depending more on the source than the headphones themselves. The Deva Pro BT seems to fall into the sweet spot for performance with a smartphone in both the Bluetooth and the wired capabilities. As I typically use a smartphone as my source, I would tend to lean toward the Deva Pro BT as a fantastic upgrade for my current headphone if I'm planning to use them as wired and running a DAC as well. For many people, one of the biggest considerations is price and value. The Deva Pro BT is one of the most affordable options of planar magnetic technology on the market and a good compromise on quality versus value. So, here's what I think about each of these headphones. The HE1000 Stealth is an excellent headphone with extremely high quality resolution and sound. The only limiting factor for me was comfort over extended periods of time, as well as the price. Otherwise, it is a superior product for its value. I would rate this one a 4 out of 5 and would recommend for anyone running a headphone amplifier or DAC that plans to utilize them while stationary, the HE1000 Stealth. The Sundara, likewise, is a great product, especially at its price point. This product exceeded my expectations, and I was blown away by the clarity of the headphones. This one was more comfortable than the Stealth, and in my opinion, looks better as well. Overall, I would give the Sundara a 4.5 out of 5 with the qualification that I haven't yet listened to the closeback option, and comparing against the closeback option would help me to better understand how the two perform differently and which one I would prefer. For me, the Deva Pro BT was the headphone that performed beyond my expectations. Having planar technology mimicking a much more expensive unit in design provides so much value that it's hard not to love this product. I also like the Bluetooth functionality for my listening preferences and am okay sacrificing just a little bit of sound quality in my desire to balance quality, value, and convenience. This would be the product I would select to upgrade, possibly. But I'm really kind of torn the more I think about it and the more I discuss it. I'm really kind of torn between the Deva Pro BT and the Sundara. I think the performance of the Sundara is definitely ahead of the Deva Pro BT, and the only limiting factor for me is the Bluetooth capability. So if I was deciding to upgrade solely for my music listening, I think I would go with the Sundara. And I think as a day-to-day usage, I would want to go with the Deva Pro BT just because it has that Bluetooth functionality. As I mentioned already, all of these headphones are available at soundapproach.com, and you can check them out for yourself there. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this journey of reviewing these headphones today. Please leave a comment to let us know what you'd like to learn about next. And if you like the content today, do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Those little things really help the channel. Until next time, take care.